Abusianfo aha Ghanatube so ensema ekoso ewo omaiga lebu aha ena won sabeka ni nyina the trending one, the latest one, the hot one eni nia eka kan lebusianfo matena sise die eni na nsem no mababo we bia no pa say yenti abusianfo be so se beka kotie ensem no na ye ba na me matoa so ede amount.
To the big one, Ghana's trade surplus surged to 44.7 billion cedis in 2024, driven primarily by favorable export prices rather than increased production volumes, according to the latest report from the Ghana Statistical Service. Gold solidified its position as the country's top export earner, highlighting Ghana's reliance on commodity exports. However, this dependence also exposes the country's exports to significant risk from price fluctuations on the global market.
Total trade records a steady increase in the last 4 years, which has been underscored strongly. Price increases in export commodities is what has driven our trade surplus. So our trade surplus is more of export price increases rather than value. This is reflected both in the quarter-on-quarter statistics and the year-on-year statistics. From a nominal perspective, both on a quarter-on-quarter basis and on a year-on-year basis, we have recorded trade surplus. The reverse is the case from a real measurement perspective, where in the last 4 quarters, we've consistently seen deficit and we've reversed the surpluses that we got in 2022 and 2023 to a deficit in 2024. Export commodities and destinations continue to be very limited, very narrow focused, and we see a lot more diversification from an export point of view. And lastly, gold consolidates its position as the main export earner.
The Ghana Ports and Harbours Authority (GPHA) has emphasized the need to review its operating law to align with modern industry trends. According to Acting Director General Brigadier General Paul Seydou Tanya Kulonu, parts of the nearly 40-year-old law have become obsolete and must be updated to ensure the authority remains relevant and effective.
Another issue has to do with the operating law of Ghana Ports and Harbour Authority. That's PNDC Law 160/1986. Due to the new development in the ports and maritime industry, so portions of the law have outlived its usefulness, and other portions too conflicts with that of Maritime Authority and the Shippers Authority. So we try to harmonize it by presenting a new bill which is in your office. But with your kind permission, I would like to withdraw that bill so that we'll take a second look at it and then we'll resubmit it as early as possible.
Meanwhile, the Minister of Transport has assured of government's commitment to ensuring a boost in the country's ports while pledging his support for the newly appointed Director General.
Aware of the President's commitment in resetting this country, and it begins with us at the Ghana Ports and Harbours Authority, because we are the key to unlocking the economic difficulties that we are faced with. And it is not for any reason that God and the state have brought all of us to work here at the Ghana Ports and Harbours Authority. I am aware of the intentions, the plans the new Director General has, and I want to say that he has my full support and that of the President. We took office the same day with a charge from the President that wherever we find ourselves, including all of us seated here, we brighten that corner so that Ghana will once again be put on the map of excellence.
Your updates from the currency and commodities market and take you around the world in 60 seconds.
personally, I think I've had this discussion with the Speaker. I think the majority leader was there. This issue was raised. And according to him, he wanted us to go. And according to him, he wanted us to go by the status quo. That 1 year, 1 year. That is, I was there when this decision, leader, you let me finish. I'll give you the opportunity. When this issue was raised, to the effect that the majority will be shortchanged, they will not get enough. Honorable members, please allow me to speak. Will be shortchanged, will not get enough space to also air their views. Their constituents would like to hear them. The Speaker insisted that there are so many means a member can be heard. There are so many means a member can be heard. There are so many means a member who is desirous to be heard that is indeed doing work in the chamber can be done. It can be done through questions, as this morning I was in a way trying to invite my members from the majority to ask questions. They can come through statements, they can come through motions, and all these are ways that members who are desirous to make industry in the chamber can do. When it comes to contributions and comes to debate, normally the practice of the House, and by extension to other
no ena yeti ebusuafo obetimi eja comments no de amame ewo comment section papa na meje bre akinkan ede abusuafo san na mesori moso no mekai obiom se aha Ghanatube trending hot issues, latest issues, sad news, happy news ni kaka wina ebusuafo aha ena onsa ebeka ni wina intellectual yourself or best subscribe amame na afin so odo wonsa emia notification bell so so ede amame send e be ya se ensem no mede tuma na wenya no enzem pass ma o we fin so se obe like in videos no ede amame na me ametina se ede ensem no ebrem midin ene sunu sisi ade makram